Hello, constant listeners. I'm Brock Jennings, one half of the podcast Stumbling Block. Those of you who are Stephen King readers will see how I stole from him a little bit as he refers to his readers as constant reader. So I will call you constant listener. We are so glad that you tune in to Stumbling Block. We hope you enjoy it. We hope you get some laughs. We hope that you participate in your own lives in the discussion of what Lutheran Christianity means today in radically changing contexts. It's a joy for me to do this every week with my good friend Peter Clark. We started this, as Peter noted, quite impromptu-ly, if that's a word, having lunch and people saying to us, you guys should do a podcast. Well, we did. And, it sort of began to take off a little bit, much more than what we had expected it to. And we're both very grateful for that. It certainly is a highlight of my week to get together with Peter over the computer and to discuss topics of the Christian faith and of theology and of worship. It's just a whole lot of fun. However, expenses being what they are, we pay for this out of our own pockets. And so we're asking all of you, constant listeners, if maybe you could help us out a little bit. $1, $2, $5 a month. If there's some way that you could help contribute to the production of this podcast. Peter has noted we might like to get new microphones in order to make the sound quality better. I don't actually have a microphone. The way you hear me is through my Macintosh laptop. So, and Peter has a mic, but, there are always ways to make the sound quality better. So things like that. Basic hosting fees with Podbean. These are things that I don't have the most business-oriented mind, as you might have guessed. So these are things that I didn't even think about when we're going to record a podcast. And it's like, well, these are just day-to-day expenses of doing it. So if you all could help us in any way, we would be so appreciative. And you know what? If you can't, as Peter said, just shoot us an email and let us know what you think about what we're doing. We'd like to interact with you. We'd like to know what do you want us to cover every week? How do you want to see this evolve into the future, because it does seem like something that is going to stay around for a while. We'd also like to bring in some guests, some academics to converse with us at least, and maybe some local pastors and, just whatever you can think of. It'd be nice to get this conversation really roused up. So if you can help us in any way, we very much would appreciate it. And thank you, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.